Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hey guys, Brian Meara from the Investor Entourage here, today's host of the REI Classroom, and we're going to talk about determining accurate spreads.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more.
All right, guys, a lot of times when we're analyzing deals, a lot of you have sent in a lot of questions and you're not really sure about how to determine what's a good spread and what's not, specifically when dealing with a short sale. You know, the standard investor formula, if you take your after repair value, your ARV, you multiply that by 70%, you subtract out the cost of repairs, that's going to give you your maximum allowable offer, your MAO. Standard formula, we all know it. If not, I hope you wrote that down. Here's the point. That's going to give you the maximum price that you can pay to still allow for your profit, right? In a short sale, it doesn't work that way for 2 reasons. Number one, you don't know the purchase price. You know, I had this conversation just yesterday and I was talking to somebody. In every other real estate transaction, if you stop and think about it, you know the price. When the seller agrees to sell, the buyer agrees to buy, it's at a specific price and that doesn't change. With a short sale, you go into a contract with a starting price, but because it requires third-party approval, because it has to go out to the bank and they have to agree to that, you literally don't know what the purchase price is going to be. So it's a very unique situation. That being said, you can't just run it through some standard formula like that 70% figure, but we do have a formula that'll work. So here's what we do. We take the 3 lowest comps we can find, comparing apples to apples, right? If it's a single family, same number of bedrooms, same number, give or take, square footage. Don't worry about bathrooms. We tend to find that just kind of messes the data up because they're not always entered in properly from the agents. But anyway, you take the 3 lowest comps, generally going, I would say, out a mile. If you can get it closer, great, but give yourself a mile and go back 6 months in time as a general spread. Of course, if you're in the inner city, you're more in a urban area, you're going to tighten up that radius. But for the general parameters, let's just say it's 6 months and a mile. You're going to average out that figure, right? You're going to average the 3 lowest comps. It's going to give you a figure. If it's 100,000 or less, we go in at 65%. If it's 150 and up, we go at 80%. We then ask for the 3 average comps. Now, you'll notice I didn't say the high comps. We don't want a CMA and we don't want the high comps. We don't want an after repair value. We want the average sale. You know, this house, this particular house in today's market, in its current condition with no work, what is a 30-day quick sale value? What's the true value of that house? And we generally, like to get at least 3, even more, 3, 4, 5 comps, and we average them out. Now, when you take the average of the low and the average of the average, we generally look for $40,000 on our spread. Now, a lot of you may be saying, well, God, Brian, that's, if you take a $200,000 house, right, 70% using the old formula, gets you to 140. Let's say you need 30 in repairs, you can only pay 110. You say, so if you're taking 40 grand off, you mean you're willing to pay 160 for the house? Here's why that works, guys. We're looking for 40,000 there because remember, our starting offer is on the low comps. So whatever those low comps are, we're going in at 65 to 80% of that figure, which is generally about equal to that 40 grand. So we're still creating around the same spread. We're just working it backwards because of the nature of how a short sale works, how they determine value, and how, frankly, how the numbers kind of pan out. So worst case scenario, if you're not getting the spread that justifies you to purchase it and actually do your renovations and resell it for a profit, you can wholesale it. You can actually wholesale a short sale. It's called a release and termination of contract, and that's another topic for another day. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Until the next time, we'll talk to you soon. See you.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. Real estate investing can be a lonely business for successful real estate investors, but it doesn't have to be. Investor Fuel members meet 4 times a year, but we talk to each other 365 days a year, and we focus on improving the profitability of our businesses, improving the quality of our lives. That's why we do this, right? And making an impact on those around us so we can truly leave a legacy. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of flipnerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of flipnerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at flipnerd.com. Please check out the Flipnerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for Flipnerd in the iTunes store.